Hello, everyone, and welcome back
Can't use that one.
Mother Freaker, dude, to the TDL podcast. I'm keeping it, dude. Episode 5. We're talking about weddings and our love life and each other.
Sweet.
Do you love each other?
I think
No.
so.
Oh.
You know, I remember the first day I met Leo.
You probably don't, to be honest.
I remember your telling of it. I honestly don't remember the day. I feel like
Dude.
I do, but I thought it was later.
Bro, I just remembered this. Robert just added me on Facebook, dude.
Oh, no
How
way.
freaky is that? You just said this story, like, you were like, I remember how we met, and it was through Robert, dude.
Yeah,
And then
it
Robert
was.
added me.
Do you want to tell a story?
Yeah, so I'm, I used to live with my grandma, and then I moved. And I was the new kid on the block, this kid,
Hey.
Robert. Dude, I was on the bus, and he was just like, hey, I live right here if you want to ever come over and hang out. And I'm like, wow, that's so nice of you. And then we're
And then you
riding
never
bikes. Yeah, dude, and then he moved, bruh.
Yeah.
But he took me up to Dustin's house, bruh. And I had like a fake suitcase with some fake money in it.
I don't remember that, dude.
You don't?
No.
Yeah, I brought it up. We were supposed to do something with it. I don't even know what happened. But I think we started playing Virus or something.
I think we were raking leaves in my front yard. The autumn pastime that was autumn at my house.
Did you ever rake leaves before?
Yeah.
to have fun with them, like to play in
Oh,
them, not as a
no.
chore. Wow.
No.
You're right, dude. She doesn't have a childhood.
She doesn't like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that stuff anyways. Sorry. I would just think about all the spiders and like the bugs that were in there.
Ew, you can't think about that stuff. You won't
Well, that's
do
what
it.
I would think about.
We used to steal leaves from other people's yards to make it even
Oh,
bigger.
That's
yeah.
ridiculous.
That's
That'd be
what?
fun, then.
That's ridiculously awesome.
Yeah.
That's what you meant to say, right?
Yeah.
Dude, we have piles that are like 5 feet high. It was like 15 feet across.
But like, what do you think you guys did with it afterwards? Like, what did you
What
do
do
with
you-
the
you
leaves?
just
my
leave
dad
them?
eventually
I
raked
feel
it
like
up.
that's.
Yeah, and the next
I feel like
day
that's
you
a
jump in it.
hazard to like
For what?
the floodgates and stuff. Like the. You know where they go down
What?
to the
They
sewers?
would have been on the ground anyway, bro.
No, we just burn them and then we put a
Did you
hole
really
in the
burn
ozone.
'em?
Yeah.
Did you burn them?
No, we never
No. Okay. So what?
No.
did. They just they go away. They go to other yards and stuff.
I don't know. I guess just in
No.
Houston, with the fact that like we flood so often, like leaves
That's
are
all I
like
think of.
leaves are like the devil because they flood the sewers and then the water can't get through. So I guess as a fellow Houstonian, like leaves are bad.
That's so relatable. Anyways, that's how we met. How did you guys meet?
Ellie decided
That
to
is
come
weird.
say hello. Sorry about that.
You go
Oh,
lay down, Ellie.
we got everybody in here. Show little rascal.
Oh, he's here.
Oh, dang, you don't gotta be that forceful with it. Dang.
I just listened
Hey,
to
baby.
Buffy.
Go lay down.
Do you think she looks like Littlefoot?
Dude,
Who?
I got a
Littlefoot.
picture of her today laying on the couch. Her neck looks so long. She just looks like something from Land Between.
She looks like a
Ow,
llama.
bruh. She bite me like a dinosaur too. Okay,
Bro,
that's enough.
I'm gonna remove
We're trying to
you
do a
from this.
podcast here.
I'm gonna
and
remove
you're
you from this
interrupting.
equation.
As soon as she
Equation.
said we're gonna remove you, she started licking me instead of biting me.
Oh, she knows.
Oh, I'm in trouble. I know how to be sweet. See, mommy. Don't let the bad
What a
man
smart
take
dog,
me away.
dude. They're getting smarter.
Leo, I'll have to send you a video. The other day, I left the front door cracked and walked out of the room, but like it was
Yeah,
almost
look at
closed. It was almost closed. So,
She's she about to eat it like an ice cream cone, dude.
We need this.
Holy
cannot
crap.
oh my god. Sorry if you heard her lick the microphone.
We really did.
Alright, come on, baby. That's enough kisses.
Bro, that's a dog right there. Damn, you heard that though. Jeez, that's like 80 pounds at the floor right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey.
But she's gotten so smart. She knows how to open the front door now. Like she will put her mouth
Oh,
around
shit.
it and open the door. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
So
Hey, do you
I
think
gotta-
dogs, if you wait 3 seconds and they're distracted, that they'll forget what they were doing?
Oh my goodness, we're not gonna talk about this right now.
I don't
No,
think
I
so.
I think this is a good topic to discuss right now.
It has nothing to do with the
Yeah.
purpose.
I mean, if someone forgets that they met you in 3 seconds and then you re-meet them, wouldn't that be?
Yeah,
like,
you ever seen
kinda
50
like-
First Dates? That's one of your favorite
Did any
movies.
of that happen to y'all?
Yes, I forgot who Tori was in the first 3 seconds after meeting her.
No.
And she
That's
worked
not your story.
she's still working on it today. She keeps reminding him every 3 seconds
Who I
who she
am and
is.
what we're doing.
Yeah.
Every 3
Every 2 seconds, he's like, "Who are you?" I'm sorry. It's a long story.
How annoying would that be?
So
Every 3 seconds.
there's actually stories of dudes that like they lose the ability to create new memories. So like I think he's English, and like his wife, he could be sitting in the room with his wife. She would leave the room 5 minutes later. She would come back in. He'd be like, "Oh my God, it's been so long since I've seen you."
Oh, what the heck?
And like she was literally just in the room with him. So yeah, it's
Dang.
crazy.
Don't go to England, bro.
It is not
He suffered
contagious.
traumatic injury, dude.
It's not contagious.
You don't know. You ever been to England? You probably can't remember because you were there, and then
Yeah, right.
Whatever.
And then
time
your wife
passed and
didn't
you
walk
forgot.
back in the room, and you forgot.
Anyways,
Speaking of wife,
Yes.
how long you guys been married for? What day did you get married on?
Do you know what day it is?
Huh?
Do you know what day it is?
Yeah.
I know what day it is.
With confidence?
Yeah,
Say
October
it.
11th.
What year though?
2019.
Oh, she's pissed. Is it
No, I know
wrong?
he's teasing.
Oh, you fucker.
I know he knows what day it
It's a
actually
week.
is.
It's a week before her birthday, dude.
I know what day it is. Do you?
I'm confused. Does everyone know what day it is?
It's a week after her birthday. So I said, it's a week before her birthday. I looked at her in the camera. She was like,
Yeah, you don't know your wedding day or her birthday. What day is it for real? October
October
what?
25th.
It's literally a week
That's
after
an
my
easy
birthday.
one.
Yeah.
But do you know
How's
ours?
that an easy one?
Do you know ours though? It's
Yeah.
Halloween. October
25th?
25th. Yeah.
No.
Oh, I think it's December 25th and October 30th.
I'm sorry.
Is it the 30th Halloween
Oh
on
my
30th?
gosh, dude.
31st?
31st.
31st.
Let me
The
do the
last
knuckles.
day of October.
January, February. Wait, which one's the index?
No, ma'am. No.
I was never good at that game anyways.
That's a
It's
game. The Mnemonic.
We got married November
I know when. You tell me when.
16, 2019. So not that long ago.
Hey!
Just a
Congratulations.
few months. We're newlyweds.
Yeah.
Are we?
I think
You guys-
so.
I feel like coronavirus has like really
Oh,
aged
yeah.
our marriage.
We've been married for a minute now.
Dang. Do you guys still have your wedding cake?
No.
Stop.
There's supposed to be a thing where, like, you
I
have-
understand that, Dustin. I know the tradition.
Whoa. If
Well,
it
let
makes
him
you feel
explain
better,
it so
we
people don't
didn't
know.
either.
Yeah.
My mom freaked out about it. She was like, "You have to save the top layer of your wedding cake so that you
Yeah.
can
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
save it." And I was like,
That'd
Anniversary?
be nice.
I don't.
You eat it on your anniversary,
No.
right?
Yeah, your first
We
year.
threw it out
Oh, why?
because it was
What,
basically
frozen
like
cake from a
smashed
year
in it.
ago? What the
Yeah.
fuck? I hate ice cream cake. What the fuck? I want frozen cake.
Well, you
Dang.
unfreeze it, dummy. Like,
You don't
Yeah, he
eat
just
it
eats a
frozen.
block of frozen cake.
like what?
We used to eat bowl of snow, not blocks.
Oh,
of
Like
fucking
I'm not
wedding
asking
cakes.
you to eat a frozen cake.
Yeah, that's true.
Then
unless
it's all
that's your
soggy,
preference.
bro. It's disgusting.
No, it's not. Depending on how you defrost it.
But it's cute, man. It's because it's your anniversary, dude. Now, what are you gonna eat on your anniversary?
Leo, shut up because
Who
you know
cares?
I'm like bitter about this.
Oh yeah, so
Oh.
Desiree's
Why do we
bitter.
have to talk about the cake?
We have to because I don't think people know. Do you guys know what happened to our cake? The full
No.
story?
Oh, I think Des
so
told
you
me,
weren't-
yeah.
Oh, you guys weren't doing that on purpose.
No.
No, I
No.
think
Tell him
Des
the
told
story.
me,
I'm
but I never
innocent.
told Dustin.
Yeah, tell him you sell it real good.
So
She was It's a shitty, like, not Dez's telling of it is a shitty story, but, like, it's shitty what happened.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, like, it's a totally
It doesn't
shitty
make any
situation.
sense.
So it's actually kind of interesting, though, because we won this cake from going to this, what is it called? Like an open house, I guess, where you do go and, like
Like
they
one of
have
the
all
wedding
cakes.
shows or whatever.
Yeah. So we went there, and we won, like, the raffle. They had put our ticket in last, and we won weirdly.
Weren't you not going to do it? And you're like, no, it's too
Yeah.
late. I'm like, just do it. And then you're like, you threw it in there. It's
because
like
they gave us a
clutch.
ticket. I'm like, was I supposed to give this ticket back? Like, what's going on? And they were like, yeah, you were. And I'm like, oh, I was like, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like we would win anyways. And then, like, we totally won.
Yeah.
Got it.
And so it was
Clutch,
like for
yeah.
150 guest wedding cake, and these wedding cakes were like phenomenal. Like the taste
they're
was
crazy.
great. Like just the designs were beautiful, and we were so excited. So then we went in for like a cake tasting to like kind of like lay it all out. And he was like, well, the cake like you're wanting, of course, is like over the budget that like we have for like the winners. So y'all are gonna have to pay like the difference. So we were like, okay, that's fine.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we wanna
So
work with
and
that.
then we had to pay like delivery fees and taxes and whatnot, which
That's
is
where
fine.
they get you. That's where they
Yeah.
get you.
And it was like ended up being like
It's a free
$500, right?
Dang!
That's
Still.
insane.
What, they give you a
Yeah.
$2 cake?
No. So apparently
They
the
gave you
cake that
cupcakes.
we were wanting was $1,500.
Oh my
And,
gosh.
Yeah, so we actually saved $1,000 from winning the thing
Dang.
because that's how much like they were giving was $1,000.
That's dope, though.
But we actually
Well.
saved more than that. Because,
Huh. Well, so the day of, okay, so actually, like, my wedding planner was trying to, like, get in contact with these people, and she couldn't. She kept, like, messaging me, asking me, like, hey, have you heard from your cake people? Like, you need to send me a different number. You need to send me a different email address because all the stuff you've given me, none of it's working.
Yeah.
And we can't, like, reach them. And I didn't think anything of it because I'm like, I don't have time
yeah, like
for
Google
this.
it, figure it out.
Yeah,
There's
I
gotta be
just
another
thought,
number.
and like
You're
she
the
didn't bring it
planner.
up again,
Yeah.
and I had sent her like the phone number and all this stuff, and I was like, look, this is all I have. I didn't hear about it again, so I assumed it was like under control.
Yeah.
I mean, I
And
would
it
assume
was-
that as well. Mhm.
Right. And so day of, me and Leo do our little, what is it called? Like our before,
The
reveal. What is it
The
called?
first look or something.
First look.
Like,
there we go.
day of the wedding.
Yeah, the day of the wedding. So day of wedding comes, first look, we just did it, we took photos. I'm walking back, I look through the window, and I see, like, this random-ass cake, and I'm like, that's not, like, the cake that I ordered at all. Like, I know the cake that I ordered had, like, crazy, ridiculous, like, glitter and, like, just, you know, the works.
And when she was walking by it, she was walking by it because they were trying to distract her.
Oh yeah,
from even
the only
seeing it.
reason that I even saw it through the window was because they wouldn't let me in through the doors, like the doors to get into the dance floor area that go straight into the bridal suite. They wouldn't let me in. They're like, no, these doors are locked. I'm like,
Yeah.
why
and
are
they're
they
like,
locked?
people are in there. You can't.
Like,
they can't
yeah,
see
they're like,
you.
people are in there. We don't want
That's
everyone to
weird.
see you. I'm like, okay, like y'all are about to see me, like before we walk down the aisle, but that's fine. So I
She
went
spotted that
around.
cake boy, and she
Yeah.
was pissed.
I went around seeing the cake. I guess my whole face like said it all because my mom came like running out, and the first thing she asked me was, "What did you see?" I was like, "What do you mean? What did I see? I saw a cake that
They
I."
murdered somebody. What did you see?
She's about
I
to pull a
almost
gun
felt
up.
like she was asking me, like, hoping that I didn't see, like, what she thought I
Yeah.
saw.
Like what? Nothing.
So, like, the way she said it was hilarious because she was like, what did you see? Like,
she was like, that cake is not what I ordered.
I was like, yeah, I was like, the cake. Like, what's going on with the cake? And apparently, when they Googled, it went out of business. So,
Oh,
Yeah.
hell
yeah, it went out of
no.
business. I don't know when it went out of business, but it
Yeah, they
did.
don't tell nobody, bro.
But they had all these Google reviews.
Well, why would they? No one. They're
Yeah.
not getting any more business.
Right. They had all these Google reviews though saying like 1 star, like I paid my deposit, I paid this, I paid my cake, never heard back from them. Like
What?
a million 1 stars. And yeah, so what they ended up doing was having to run to Sam's and get a cake. I was like, Mom, you should have told me. Like, if you had like told me, and I get why she did it because I was already like a total bitch that day, but like,
well, I said yeah before she said that. Okay, I just want to make that clear.
but like I get why she didn't. But if she had told me, I would have told her like Nothing But Cakes like does those little buntinis,
Yeah,
and I was
those are
like,
awesome.
they are able to whip those out in like an hour. But
Did you eat the cake at our wedding? Was it any good?
I don't know if we did. I think we may have shared a piece, but it wasn't like memorable.
Amazing.
So
Yeah.
Thanks, Tori. I'm just kidding.
Tastes like it's from a,
I'm just
from a
kidding.
chain place or something.
what'd you say?
A chain place making cakes, dude?
Yeah, like
I don't know how else
like
to describe
Walmart.
Bicycle
Sam's.
chains?
Yeah, like
dude?
Walmart and Kroger. And,
So you guys ended up paying your deposit or paying for the cake, and they just didn't
Yeah.
call you?
and they never called
Wow.
us and told us about it or anything.
Stood us up.
Just stood us up, never told us about it. It's kind of infuriating that like I didn't know about it like until the day of.
Right, like if
And-
your wedding plan, I think we talked about this a little bit, but like if your
Yeah.
wedding planner would have Googled maybe before the day of your wedding,
Yeah.
like you guys would have known
Confirm all
that
the
and
stuff
had
before,
time to
yeah.
like
right,
find a
like
different
to
one.
kind of find a different plan. But yeah, so
makes sense,
we didn't
but-
even have a
I
wedding
mean, that's,
cake.
I think
We
that's the whole point of a plan. But.
yeah, I was so upset about it because that cake was just like everything that like I was like envisioning because it was so beautiful.
And then we didn't
But-
have any cake. We didn't eat any of the
And then
cake.
we didn't end up eating any cake because I was just so like bitter.
That makes
about it.
sense.
only
I
had
wanted
one
the
bite of
cake,
our
but...
cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it
that's
was just
why.
like the moment for the picture.
Yeah, ours was
I think so.
a 3-tier. I really liked our cake, but
I guess
also we
two
were
cake-
so
2
busy
bites.
and like running around everywhere. We didn't really stop
Yeah.
to eat the
Yeah,
cake
fuck,
or
dude, I was
enjoy it.
Fucking getting down
Yeah.
all fucking night, dude.
Dude.
Oh my.
Bruh, I never danced and stuff, but like weddings, like when I went to your wedding, it was fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
you're
bro.
right.
Dude.
Awesome.
Oh my god.
And then you got
Just
Kajo,
didn't
dude.
lie.
Anytime Kajo's in there, bro,
Bro,
you know
for
people
real.
are gonna get down.
If I go to a wedding with my sister and Kajo,
Yes,
dude,
dude, they're the best. They're
amazing.
so good.
I love them.
I love that
so
they
fun.
both love dancing and they're both
Mhm.
always out there killing
Not
it.
that I don't enjoy doing it with
Oh, you're
you.
fine.
I mean them in addition to you, Tori,
Yeah.
because if I'm going to a
Oh
wedding,
no,
most
I
likely
love
you're
the fact
also
that like
going.
almost our entire bridal party was out there with us. Like I feel
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
majority of our
Bro.
guests were out there.
Yeah.
Like maybe besides like my aunts and uncles, you know, they hung out in the tables and talked to each other, but other than that, like all of us, all of our friends, like wasn't Nick out there and
Nick and Eddie probably out there, boy.
yeah, I
We
think Nick and Eddie
recreated
were
that
out there for a
picture,
little
dude.
bit.
I
Oh
forgot
yeah,
about
that picture's sick.
Yeah. I have all those
Yeah.
little
80.
I remember-
Polaroids from our
I
wedding
remember-
still. I have like a little notebook full of them.
Oh yeah.
In the original, Leo has like his sleeves rolled up like this, and it was cold, so he's pretending like he's smoking, and he's looking like this,
What
like
is it
trying
from?
to. It's from when we were
Trying to
kids.
look
Oh,
Original
okay.
pictures, me, Leo, Nick, and Eddie, and we took
Like it's
pictures
a
thinking like we're
7-Eleven.
thug. Yeah, it was at the 7-Eleven, and Leo was standing there like this. Like
Dude,
trying
I
to
can't
pretend like
believe
he's
that.
smoking, but so
What a
stupid.
loser, dude.
So, in the recreation picture, me, Nick, and Eddie are all fucking thug. We got our arms crossed, no smiles. Leo's over here, hands in his
No, I
pockets
didn't.
like a fucking.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did.
In the new one?
Yes.
No, I did it right, dude. I did what I did in the first one, I thought.
No.
Dude, that's not right. There has to be 2 separate photos. That must have been the first photo when I didn't know what we were doing, dude.
I swear, you look like you were coming. You're like a model for fucking Hollister, like in with a bunch of white dudes trying to be thugs.
Dude, that was Cell, bro. I'm gonna have to pull it
Oh
up,
my
dude, because I
God.
don't think that's correct.
I don't remember where it's at. It's probably in the interwebs somewhere.
I'll find it, dude. I think
Is
I
it
got
one that like Eddie took, or is it?
Lindsay took it.
It's probably
Maybe
with
we
her
have to
pictures
take
or
We
something.
probably had Ricky take the first one. Be like, Ricky, you're not part of this.
Oh yeah, true, dude. It probably was Ricky. Hell no. He had to
That's
stay on
another
his board,
thing.
though.
Both of us tried to get Ricky to
Oh, yeah.
come to our weddings. I think Dustin and I have talked about this on this stream before,
Dude just
but
disappeared, man.
just gone from the face of the
Yeah.
earth. Like, I think
Dropped
when
off.
we first got engaged, we were like, all right, let's put the guest list together. Who do we want there? Dustin was like, I'll text Ricky. Nothing. We were like, all right, I got him on Facebook. We'll try that. Nothing.
He's not on
And then I
Facebook,
think
dude.
I found like his number. So I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll try instead of Dustin. Maybe he fucking hates Dustin or something now. I don't know. So nothing. Couldn't get a hold of him. And then when
I
you
messaged
finally
him
were
on
like, dude, you'll
PlayStation.
never guess who I got a hold of. We're like, oh, fuck. Well, at least he's not dead.
Yeah, it's Mission
And they
Impossible,
disappeared
dude.
again.
For real, I like a couple years ago. I looked through. Google searched obituaries. Richard.
Yeah.
I almost dropped his last name.
Yep. That's what I always call
Bro,
it.
you are the worst with this. Every time we're like,
That's not
we're
his last
gonna
name.
say
That's
last
not his
name.
name.
That's
That's
a
not his
nickname.
name. That's what we call
But-
him all the time.
We used to call him Ricky's
Eric-
bitch ass.
Oh yeah, Ricky's bitch ass.
Dude, oh my god. I remember we would all be skating in the fucking street and we could just see him start skating. We'd be like, oh fuck, here comes Ricky.
I'm like, yeah, shit, dude. Hey, you want to go to Eddie's house? We're running to the basement or something, bro.
Dude.
But dude, yeah, I finally
Ricky's
tracked
on
him
me.
down, man. I messaged this girl that we all used to play with, and I was like, "Do you still have Ricky's number?" And she was like, "No, like I haven't talked to him in years." And I'm like, "Fuck," but she was like, "I do see him get on Twitch or some shit, I think." And she was like, "I'll check and see if he's on." And then he texted me, and I was stoked. And then I was like, "Call me, bro." And he's like, "All right, give me 20 minutes." Never called me, dude.
Changed
I
his
texted
number.
him a million times, and then I tried to call it, and it's like one of those, like, it sounds like a messaging app, so it's not even like his real phone number. Played me again.
He did you dirty.
It's a
Why does he
burner-
hate us, dude?
The
We
burner
didn't do
cell
anything
that
but
he
love
uses
him.
for when he keeps in contact with his other family in Idaho. He's
Where
rich
he
and
has family
successful
in
now.
Idaho.
Well, yeah, he's rich
What?
and successful. He's an investor that lives in Louisiana now.
What's his name again?
Bro, you went from Idaho to Louisiana.
No, his second family's in Idaho.
Yeah,
They
he has
can't be on this-
multiple
They gotta
homes.
be across the country, otherwise they might run into each other and be awkward. Could you imagine how awkward it'd be if we were in Chinooks and your second family saw you? They'd be like, Bobby! I'd be like, who is this? You'd be like, I don't know. I've never seen this kid. Sweetie, just go talk to daddy right now. I'm like, wait,
Yeah,
what the
that'd
hell
be
is going on?
Yeah, how would that make you feel, bro, if he did that? If you saw everybody, your second family saw him.
Well, I don't have a second family, so
Well,
I
how do
don't
we know
Put
that?
yourself in those shoes. Like,
Yeah.
in kid shoes, they wouldn't fit me.
you win this round.
There we go.
Wow, that was good. You guys want to kiss or something?
I don't think we have any horror stories from our wedding, dude. Not that
None
I
at
know.
all?
I
No?
don't think so.
Dude, we got a few more.
Ours
The
is
only
top.
the only like bad thing was we decided to cut our bartender because we had such a small like wedding. And then when it came time for the wedding, there was like a line and like a mass rush, I guess, of people wanting to get stuff to drink. So mom's friend Holly ended up jumping in and was like a bartender for an hour. So shout out Holly for
Hell yeah.
being dope.
dude.
But
Holly holding
Our
it
wedding
down,
was
boy.
so fucking dope, man. If I could relive that day, I would.
and
Wait, was
Diana clutched it with a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, she did.
She went on a lot of runs for us. I think there was someone who left something at home, so she went and got it.
Yeah, Dan left his
Dang,
fucking
that's
corsage.
His corsage? You mean his boutonniere?
Whatever.
The flower
fuck it
thing?
is.
Okay.
I call it a corsage.
Well, it's
Dude,
wrong.
mine kept
so-
falling off, bro.
Dude, so did
Oh.
mine. At your wedding. At mine, it was dope.
And then
I still got yours.
yeah, Dustin
Go
has
get it,
been collecting all of the corsage. See, now look what you did. He's been collecting all of the boutonnieres from the weddings like we've been in. So he has all of his.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, this one's ours.
Aww.
And then
Gang.
yeah.
So cute. You know Desiree made that?
Do you still
have, My mom
the boutonnieres?
Oh, really?
I made ours too. I made all of
That's
our
dope.
stuff, like our boutonnieres. I think I made a couple corsages for our moms, and then I made all of our bouquets and table decorations.
Bro,
I wanted to
Desiree,
make like a little
Hmm?
shadow box or something. Oh my gosh, how embarrassing! How unprofessional.
dude, Desiree got my mom a handkerchief, and it said like really nice stuff on it, and it was meant for her to like use when she's crying at the wedding. Bruh, tell me why she didn't use it at all. It's framed at her house, bruh.
Oh my gosh.
She's like, I just love it. It's so pretty.
Aw,
That's
she really
funny.
didn't use it.
No, she didn't use it at all. She's just like, I don't want to get it dirty and mess it up.
Aw,
So
my
she
mom
kept it.
totally did the opposite. I saw my mom. It was dirty as hell.
No, my mom framed hers, bruh. With some pictures of
Dang.
us.
Wow,
Aw.
that's so cute.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's my mom, you know?
NBD.
Are you bragging?
No. But I mean, I'm trying to flex, though.
Flex.
Okay.
Oh, you working out? I can tell.
I think it's
Yeah.
so funny. I watched a video the other day from like when we all used to be in Squatch Gaming, like
R.I.P.
from the Coke Addict short,
Oh my
and it was like the bloopers from it.
Oh, yes.
And bruh, you have always been on that my mommy shit. Like in that video, you say, I think my mommy's calling me, and then you pick up your phone. And I noticed you did that in one of our podcasts. You're like, I think my mom's calling me. Hello? Okay, bye.
Hell yeah,
But you
bruh.
do that all the time. It's so funny.
Because mom is dope, dude.
She is.
He's a mommy's boy.
Make fucking burgers,
Because I
make
couldn't be a
pizza.
Lasagna.
Lasagna.
I don't think I ever had the lasagna. It was always burgers and pizza.
Oh,
whenever
yeah.
I was over
Dude, she made Desiree lasagna. We went over to my house.
Mm-hmm.
And then she didn't eat any of it, dude. And she begged her. She was like, will you please, can she make lasagna? And then she was like, I'll do it. And then she made it, and Desiree didn't eat any of it.
Wow.
No, I think she ate some of it. But she was like, what's wrong? Anytime,
Which
you
is
know,
it?
your mom, you don't eat something, your mom's like, what's wrong? You okay?
Yeah, yeah.
And you're like,
What's the
"Yeah,
matter?"
good."
You don't like it?
It's like, I'm
Yeah,
not
you don't like
hungry.
it? Oh, that's
Yeah.
the worst, dude. Oh,
Like, no,
I
it's
always
not that.
liked
I'm
it.
not hungry or whatever.
Yeah.
I
trying
really
to eat.
wasn't hungry.
Yeah, I'm trying to eat the other 19 things you made, bro. I'm sorry
Didn't we
that I
just
couldn't get to
come
the
from
soup.
breakfast and then we went straight to your mom's house?
Yeah, I think
Bro,
so.
you had
actually.
breakfast and then lasagna.
Bro,
I had
would've some.
lasagna. I had like 3 different types of pizzas, bro. I had.
I would have
hella
had
stuff
some.
over there.
We went. I can't remember where we went for Thanksgiving, but we had a Thanksgiving thing, and then we went over to my parents for Thanksgiving. I had 2 dinners because I couldn't tell my mom no.
Dang,
You
boy.
I think it was
Yeah.
when we went to my aunt's.
Yeah,
Did she make
Went
those
over there.
potatoes, bro?
but
Mom,
Come
of
on.
course.
that's
of
the
course
main course, dude. Are you kidding?
Oh, boy. Those potatoes are bomb.
What kind
dude.
of potatoes are they?
Mashed
they're
potatoes.
they're called different things like
In our
across
cookbook,
the
it's
board.
called Mom's potatoes.
Yeah.
It's so
But
good.
I've heard them as different things. Like I've brought them to work before and heard them called funeral potatoes. I
Oh,
hear people
yikes.
call them
The
potato
fuck?
casserole. I hear
Hey.
mom's potatoes or cornflake potatoes. Like it just varies based
Are
on
they like twice baked potatoes?
possibly.
Could
It's
be
like
another name.
Another name for them?
possibly.
Do they have flakes on 'em?
You boil the potatoes and then you mix it together with the other stuff and then put it in the
Nah.
oven.
No, it's like
No,
frozen.
okay, so then it's not.
But they might be boiled before they're frozen. I can't say.
It's like the
a good
frozen. I think they're called Texas style hash browns. So it's like the chunks, and then you take a bag of those or 2 or whatever, and you mix it with like sour cream, cream of onion, no, cream of mushroom.
Nope, cream of onion.
It is
Bro, we about to give out the secret
'Kay.
recipe?
soup, some cheese, and
Meth.
then what?
Huh?
Did you say meth?
You put
Yeah.
soup in there?
Cream
Yeah.
of chicken soup.
See, and now you're changing it. Now it's cream of chicken.
Yeah, cream of chicken, cream of onions. What is it?
What?
I
It's
said
not
cream of onion.
You have minced onion.
I said cream of onion, and then I said, wait, cream of mushroom, and you said, no, it's cream of onion, and now you're saying cream of chicken.
That's
Well, it's
facts.
cream of
If it's-
chicken.
Okay,
And minced
well,
Minced chicken.
onion. Alright.
anyway, you mix it all together, and then you bake it with, like, buttered cornflakes on top, and it's,
Yeah,
like,
cornflakes are
crunchy,
what does it,
soft
bruh.
potatoes. I always put extra.
Dude, it's so good.
Dustin's mom normally puts, I think it's, like, a cup or 2 cups in the recipe. I double that bitch.
Dude, I
The
forgot about 'em.
cornflakes are the best.
I forgot, and then I think I saw like a memory or something on Facebook of them, and I was like, "Bruh, the potatoes."
I can send
Might
you
have
the
been
recipe
might have been
if
from
you
Ashley's
want
birthday, dude.
to make them at home with Des one day.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Desiree's good at that stuff.
I
And
think, dude,
They're super easy. You just like mix everything together in a big bowl and dump it in a pan and cook it.
you know what's great? If she messes it up or doesn't like something perfect, she'll do it again. So it's just like I'm gonna have like 3 things. Of
4
potatoes,
batches
bro.
of
First off,
potatoes.
she literally just said that you can do it with me, not.
I'll
think
clean the
what
dishes,
you
I
heard
think.
was that Des can do it for me.
Do you guys have
Right.
that in your marriage? Do you guys do stuff that like like one does laundry, one does dishes, one does?
It's kind of back and forth. I know Dustin hates doing the dishes, so I'll try and do them as much as possible. And I hate doing the laundry, so he'll try and do it as much as possible. But honestly, we just kind of mix it. Like, if the sink is full, I'll get pissed and I'll be like, fine, I'll load the fucking dishwasher.
Absolutely.
And sometimes the laundry will get just so overrun that I'm like, I guess I'll do it.
Dude, Desiree's good at cooking. I'm good at eating. And
match made
she-
in heaven.
if I don't do the dishes, I get in trouble. But Desiree is like really good at cooking to where she cooks and she cleans the dishes at the same
Yeah.
time.
That's
I do
what
that
Which
when
I
I
can't
bake.
do that.
Yeah, I can't stand like dishes left over. Like for me, Leo gets like when we first moved in with each other, he hated the fact that I would do all of the dishes before I sat down and actually ate.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, it's gonna get cold.
he's
Like, we
the
gotta
food's
go eat,
getting
and then we'll come
cold.
back and do the dishes.
I'm like, just
Hell
in my
yeah.
mind, knowing that there is a dirty dish in the sink, like that's just like getting junky and like I don't know, like
She hates clutter and stuff, so
Yeah.
she sees that and it
Oh,
freaks
God.
her out.
Freaks
But
her out. She
I'm
gets
just not
scared.
talented enough to cook, and I can't cook if I don't do the dishes. So if I'm trying to do that with that, I can't. It's impossible.
So yeah, Leo usually does what he calls the bitch boy work.
Yeah, little
So-
bitch boy work.
Because
LBW, little bitch
I mean, he
work,
doesn't know
bro.
how to do the big things. Like he doesn't know how to cook.
I tried.
He
The one
doesn't
time I
really know
cooked
how
her
to
something,
clean.
I made spaghetti, and we were living at
I
grandma's
think you've
house
said
still,
this before.
and I made it wrong. I put what was it?
First off, it's not wrong. It was incomplete.
No, it was everything was fine.
Okay, he cooked spaghetti because I was working late.
And meatballs. I had some sausages.
He did cook
Okay,
meatballs.
okay.
He cooked some sausage with pasta. This bitch warmed up tomato sauce, just a can of tomato sauce, and poured that over our noodles
And it was
tried
good.
to serve that up to me. Like I was supposed
Yeah,
to
that's what I
just be
have.
so excited.
Yeah.
Well, was
I'm
it
so
tomato
delighted.
sauce or was it like tomato paste? Like a can of tomato
Okay,
paste?
It was at least sauce, so it was watered
Okay,
down.
that's
a little
good.
Bit.
But
No,
it,
if
I
he
couldn't
had tried
tell
to
the
serve me
difference.
tomato paste, I would have been dead. Like, like, did you warm this
Bro,
up?
she was like, she's like
I
wanting
was
this
so
meal.
mad. And the fact is, my grandma loves Leo so much. I think she low-key loves him more than me. But she loves Leo so much that she got mad at me for not
Oh,
eating
yeah.
it.
She's like,
dang.
Mia.
She's like, Mia, he worked so hard preparing that meal. I'm like, Grandma, I'm not about to eat tomato sauce up in here. Like,
Dude, first off, you work so hard, it takes like 10 minutes. You boil noodles.
No,
I
dude.
didn't do anything.
Bro, when I just came off of doing pizza rolls every day in the microwave, bro. Like we just moved in with grandma from my house, and
didn't know
I'm like, I'm gonna
anything.
make her this meal, and I make it. Grandma's teaching me how to clean the dishes, bro, cause she got her own methods, you know, with the bleach and stuff. So I was so
Bruh,
excited.
bleach
dude. I'm
on
like,
the dishes?
My
Bruh,
grandma,
she goes hard.
yeah, my grandma goes hard.
it
Like,
ain't
Dang.
clean. Got bleach,
she
boy.
like concentrates bleach with like soap and like water. Like she makes her own solution.
Bro, you be clean up at grandma's
Dang.
house.
Yeah.
But I was so proud, dude, and she didn't even eat it. Dude. She didn't even try it.
Oh, I want to eat it.
I ate it, bro.
I'm
it was
sorry,
bomb.
it was disgusting.
It was
No,
bomb.
it was good. I couldn't tell the difference. You couldn't either,
What?
I bet. I bet you wouldn't be able to
Oh
tell.
my gosh. But yeah, that was something I
simple.
had to learn from living with you.
Yeah, I try. I'll make like grilled cheese, but other than that, Desiree's the cook. And the baker.
I'm more of
And
the
the shopper.
cook.
I was gonna say I'll bake, but I think Dustin's more the cook. He'll do that stuff.
Ladies, do you make those eggs?
I was just
No.
going to say you make some bomb eggs. No, I don't. I haven't made them in a long time.
Every once in a while now. I used to tell Dustin all the time I will not eat those nasty eggs, and then one day I tried them and I was like,
They're so
I really
good.
like him.
Bro.
they're good.
Dude, they're
Big
so
Gordon
versatile
Ramsay.
too. You could just have them on toast. That's good. You can make a breakfast burrito with them. You
Oh,
put
wow,
some
I haven't
beans,
done
some
that.
onions in there with some peppers.
Ooh.
You can just
You
have
would
them
never
plain.
eat that.
Dude, it's
Yeah, I wouldn't
so...
eat that, but damn, bro, you could if you want. Dude, this is so good. Whenever you showed me that, I ate them for like 2 weeks every day
Yeah.
for
Oh
breakfast.
my gosh.
Dang.
He thought he was like Betty Crocker up in our house. Like every morning he'd be like making his
I'll be
eggs.
whipping them
Scrambled
eggs. And her brother David, him and Jeremy watch all Gordon Ramsay
Oh,
stuff, so
yeah.
he knows how to make them too.
Hey, they're so good, dude.
We were bonding when we're like, dude, those eggs.
Then there's omelets.
Ooh yeah, dude, I miss Jose to be honest.
Dude, I don't know how he makes them. I don't know how. Like, they were always so good,
Yeah,
and I can
everything
never
he
get
made.
them that way. I've tried so many different experimentations, so many variations. I
It's
just
okay.
can't do it.
It's okay.
Maybe
It's okay.
holiday
Trying to
and
drop
eggs.
bars over here.
I think the reason, honestly, he might have like, I don't know what kind of dishes they had down there, but he might have like some cast iron shit. I know he's got nonstick.
Hey, what was another thing that went wrong? I know we had something else too. The something else major happened, right?
Are you waiting for me?
Yeah, are you thinking of anything?
I thought maybe you would.
Lou,
think
you're the one who
harder.
brought it up.
I know. There was something that happened with our bar or something.
Oh,
Our bartenders were being weird, bro.
Oh my gosh.
They were trying to say that.
That made me really mad. Okay, so when we went to our meeting for alcohol, which, I mean, I don't know. We went to our meeting for alcohol, and they told us that we were going to get our signature drink, and we were going to have a cap on how much, like, everyone can order. Like, we had a $1,500 cap, where we said once $1,500 is spent, then, like, it goes to, like, cash bar, where, like, no one else can, where they have to pay.
Yeah.
But we said that we were only responsible for signature drinks that me and Leah came up with, which was, like, a whiskey, Coke for him, and then something for me. I forgot what it was. The margarita or something. So we said that we were only paying for those. So if, like, you went up there and asked for one of our signature drinks, if that drink was like $3.50, they would put it towards our $1,500, which is what we put up front, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then if, let's say, you go up there and you say, no, I don't really want a whiskey and Coke, I want, like, I don't know, like a rum and Coke. Well, that's not part of their signature drink, so that's $350 you would have to pay. Make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay, so that's how we had originally discussed it. So throughout the night, I had my cousin come up to me, and I was like, where's your drink? Like, why aren't you drinking? She was like, no, they're making us, like, pay now. And it was just, like, not even an hour
It was like so fast
into the
after
night.
we got up in
Like,
there.
they were still eating. Like, people were still eating. So I was like, $1,500 just for, like, the hour of happy hour? I'm like, that's ridiculous. So I went up there and I went to talk to the guy, and the guy was like, well, you didn't specify that you only wanted them to, like, drink the signature drinks and like, you pay for the signature ones. I'm like, no, that was literally, like, in our contract.
The entire,
And then this dude
Yeah.
got the balls to pull the contract out, and he's like, look, and he's trying to show us all these papers and stuff.
Yeah, like, he legit
And
pulled
she's
the
like,
contract
I don't
out.
care what the contract says. I know what I said.
I'm
when
like-
we originally agreed on this.
I'm
this
like,
isn't what you
look
said.
at the contract. I'm like, the contract says, like, $1,500, and the only thing we're responsible for paying for is the signature drinks. If they chose to, like, get something else, that was, like, your responsibility. And so he was like, okay, so what we're going to do is, like, minus the, like, the drinks that weren't signature drinks. And then it dropped down to, like, we still had, like, $500. So they had charged, like, $500 of things that weren't on there. Which then again, like, just even them charging is kind of sketchy, because it's like, I want to, like, know, were you guys, like, really ringing up, like, correctly?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They weren't
But
getting change back.
and anyways, like my uncle ended up like stepping up, and he ended up like paying the rest of the tab for the night.
Hey.
And
That's really sweet.
But Desiree's going hard, dude.
oh, I was so mad. I was just like, come on.
I was standing there like, damn, bro, get him.
Because, like, he, at first, well, I didn't like his attitude. And, like, that's one
Yeah.
thing that, like, gets me wrong. Like, if you're going to, like, screw me over, like, be nice about it. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Don't come at me with an attitude.
Yeah,
yeah,
with a smile on my
like, if
face.
you're gonna,
Yeah.
like, if you're gonna screw me in the ass, like, you better be
Oh
smiling.
my god.
Whoa, whoa.
He's smiling? Excuse me.
Awfully
young lady.
specific.
Wow.
What happened that night? Jeez.
I think
my
Anyways, you get my point.
we had a similar, like, contract, like, disagreement issue, whatever, with our DJ photographer company was like all the same people. So it was like we did our DJ, videographer, and photographer like all in one package.
Yeah.
And the DJ was like, you got him for like, I think 5 hours or something. And then the photographer and videographer were like 8 hours. So it was like 2 weeks before or a week before the wedding. And one of the guys called me, like one of the managers at the place called me and was like, oh yeah, I just wanted to go over your timeline and whatever. I was like, yeah, I'm expecting them to arrive here, like this is where it's gonna be and like till this time. And he was like, oh, so you want them for 8 hours? I was like, yes, that's what I was expecting. He's like, well, you get them for up to 8 hours, you can pay for them for up to 8 hours. I was like, no bitch. This fucking thing that was not specified. The whole reason I went with this company, the whole reason I've been talking to you guys is because of the the package that you offered. Up to 8 hours means I have them for 8 hours. You never said
you assume
like
8
Yeah.
hours. You don't
Right.
assume. Like,
you never
Yeah.
said, oh, well, you get up to. If they said like, oh, you get up to 4 hours, like you get 8 hours total, but only the first 4 are
Yeah.
paid. Like, you know, you have to pay for every hour after 4. That would make sense to me. That is not what the
Yeah.
contract said. That is not what their agreement said. So he tried to argue with me, and I was like, all right, bro, well, I want to speak to someone else. I was like, I'm hella annoyed. I'm a week out from my wedding, and you're telling me this shit.
Yeah.
So I ended up calling, I think, another person, and she worked with me, or like I left her a message, and then homeboy called me back and he was like, yeah, we can do the 8 hours, blah blah blah, whatever. I was like,
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
you
I
will.
know
you're
Right.
fucking
Yeah.
better be happy you said that.
Yeah.
I was so pissed, but
Dude.
it ended up working out all right, and they were there and they were awesome. I love our video. It turned out so good. I still can't watch it without crying about it, like crying over it or whatever.
Speaking of DJs, let's take a moment to just give some respect to the DJs out there,
Yeah.
man.
Yours
They
was
make-
awesome.
they make
Ours
the
was
reception.
awesome.
Dude,
Oh my God.
Steven, the homie.
Steven rapped
Oh
the
my-
Fresh
This
Prince
dude.
of Bel-Air theme song
No, he did
at our
not.
wedding.
Yeah,
Yes, he did.
you don't remember that shit?
You don't remember
Yes, he did.
that?
No, I
he
was
did
drunk.
that, and then he
Dude, I remember.
he did an
singing-
Eminem song
that.
too, but I can't.
I was hella tired from dancing for like 2.5 hours straight. I took a break, sat down. Fresh Prince came on. I was like, damn, this shit sounds hella loud. I saw
Yeah.
Steven out there on the fucking dance floor,
He was
mic in his
fucking
hand.
You're like, it's
killing
a
it.
concert?
Yeah.
I remember, I think I was the
DJ
first one
was
to
really
notice because I
into it.
fucking screamed. I was like, it's him, it's the DJ! It's like, oh shit.
It just made it that more hype.
Yeah.
It was
Bruh,
so
he was
dope.
so cool.
Oh
What was
my
the Eminem
God,
song
dude.
that he
I don't
rapped?
It's, I think it had Akon in it.
Something, but it was hella dope.
Slap
Like he
That
was
Ass? Or no, yeah.
Smack That.
It's when he's like.
I think it was Smack That. Yeah.
Something about boys. Whoops, I mean girls. Something like that.
Yeah, I don't know if we have that in our video footage. It might be in the raw footage, but it's not in our like
Dude, that
wedding
shit-
video.
That
It's so
fucking
weird.
night.
Why are the DJs so good? He did so much
They're
for us,
So
Dude,
dope.
He's so dope.
Yeah.
He like brought us our food. He's asking about drinks and stuff.
He was so
Well, like-
sweet and accommodating, like the entire process. He was like, "What do you guys want? Like, how do you want me to
Yeah.
introduce you? Like, what do you need?"
Yeah.
And I know that's part of his job, but I feel like, honestly, he was the best out of
Dude.
like everyone that
He
we
was
got.
out there fucking dancing with us the
Yeah.
whole.
Y'all's DJ was hype. I
He
forgot
for
about that.
the
Y'all's
only
was
time
for real
it
hype.
felt like the only time he left the dance floor was to go to put a new song on.
Yeah, dude, he was participating. He's like a wedding crasher.
Bro, he was in there.
He was
I'm
so
sure he says
dope.
it to everyone, but like at the end of our wedding, he was like, "This is one of the most fun weddings I've ever been to,"
Aw.
and I was like, "Okay, yeah, like
That's awesome.
thanks," but
What if
you know,
like normally he stays behind and actually DJs? At your wedding was the only time he's ever gone to the crowd and like was being like that was
Wow.
the best night of his life. Dude.
So it's funny. So the DJ we originally wanted was this dude named Christian.
hella dope.
Christian was unavailable for the day of, so we got Steven instead, right? So
So, I had actually met Christian, kind of like you guys were saying, a wedding show. Quit with that stupid face.
sorry.
I had met him
Just
at a
in the
wedding
middle.
show, and he was like showcasing the booth that they were at, and so I saw him like he was dancing and like interacting with people while he was DJing for the event. So I was like, this dude's fucking dope.
Yeah,
So when I signed up for the that's where I signed our contract, and I was like, oh, like who is this kid? Like I'm interested in him for our
Kid.
DJ, and she was like, here's the information or whatever. So it came to the day of, and I think it was like a month before or someone they started assigning like who our people would be. And that's when we found out that Christian had another wedding or another event, so he couldn't do ours, and we got Steven instead.
So, fucking Christian. Turns out, I think a couple months later, Tori's sister got married. She went with the same company, and Steven was unavailable for her wedding, so we told him, bro, you gotta get Christian.
Yeah.
So it turns out Steven and Christian were best friends.
Best friends.
Right?
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're best buds.
So I was
What?
talking, yeah, dude. So I was talking to Christian at Tori's sister's wedding, and I told him, I was like, dude, Steven was so fucking amazing. And he was like, yeah, dude, he tells me about your wedding sometimes. I was like, dude, he even rapped
What?
the Fresh Prince. He was like, he did not. He's only done that for one other person's wedding,
Wow.
and it was someone that he went to
Awesome.
college with. I was like, oh shoot,
Dang.
like, dude, man.
Bro, that's
also,
awesome.
Both of them are dope.
speaking, yeah, Christian, by the way, at that
He
wedding.
also
Oh,
DJ'd
dude.
Ashley's wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Fucking
dope,
dope.
man.
Yeah.
So anyway, another thing with Steven. So I think, I don't know, a month or two before our wedding, we went to somebody else's wedding, and I was like, dude, I can't wait. I'm gonna fucking get down on that dance floor. It's so dope. So
Oh no.
we went to the wedding, right? And they played like no dance music.
Aw.
It was like
What did
early
they play?
2000s
Yeah, what do they-
rock music, which you can't, like Blitz
Like what? Give me an
182
example.
and like Blitz 20, like Blitz, Blitz 182.
Is that a
Blink
German?
182, Foo Fighters, fucking
Some Nick type
Lifehouse.
stuff. Right? Oh yeah. It's like my mom or somebody listens
So
to.
it's like, it's not. It's like, yeah, you can dance to it, but I mean, come on, you can't dance to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this ain't a
They
bar.
weren't like
We
the
need some-
traditional dance
the
songs
hokey
or
pokey,
interactive.
boy.
Right. We went up to the DJ at one point. I was like, "Yo, can you play like a group dance song, like the Cha Cha Slay?" He's like, "Yeah, the I was gonna say the wife, the bride actually doesn't want any of that."
So
played."
I feel hella bad for this, but actually before that, I was telling Dustin, I was like, man, what is this DJ playing? Like, where is Steven at right now? Why don't we have a
Yeah.
Steven here?
So it was at the wedding, right? And Tori's like, "Dude, this DJ sucks. Like he's playing all bad music. He's playing all bad music. It's terrible." And I was like, "Well, Tori, cut him a break. Like, it might be out of his control. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because
I feel so bad for
there,
that.
there
He's probably
weren't-
bored as fuck too. They're like, damn.
there weren't a lot of people dancing, and you know,
Well, because he was
DJs
interactive at Ashley's too. Like he was an interactive DJ, so I'm sure not.
DJs want people dancing. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, the DJ at that wedding, the one that sucked, that was Steven.
No, it
No.
wasn't.
Yes, it was.
It was Christian.
No, it was not. No, it
Are
was
you getting
not.
them confused right now?
It was fucking Steven, dude.
It was Christian.
100%.
100%. It was Christian.
100%. It was
Wait,
Steven.
which one's
Christian.
100%?
Never.
Who should we
Say
trust?
Bible.
It was Steven, bro.
No.
Because, like, in our wedding or whatever, you're like, oh, I think I got the guy from wedding. Dude, 100%. I put this fucking ring on it, bro. That's how fucking certain I am.
Wow.
Was it?
Yes, it was. It was.
I thought it was
Steven, bro.
Christian because
No.
then
Easy with the eyes, Jesus.
It's like a
Dude,
show. I'm just
I'm
like eating
so
ice.
so certain it was Steven.
I could have sworn
I was
it
like,
was.
cut him a break, dude. Cut him a break. And you're
could've
like,
sworn
yeah,
it
I
was
guess so. We
Christian.
got Steven.
Huh.
Little,
That's how
little
unfreaking
dude.
What is it? That's how hold on, what is it? That's how unmemorable this guy was, dude.
Stop.
First try.
That's like
No, 'cause
seriously, like that wedding.
I guess maybe
it was,
I got confused because I thought it was Christian did theirs because then when we saw him at Becca's, I was like, oh shit. Oh no, you are right. Okay.
But it's not that he sucks though, because he
no, because we straight up
Yeah.
asked him like
Okay, yeah.
after I told Dustin, I was like, man, this like playlist sucks. Like, what is this? We then went up to the DJ and I was like, hey, can you play like this or something? Like, I think it was like Cha Cha Slide or something. He's
Yeah.
like, I can put it down, but the bride and groom requested no party songs or no dance songs. They don't want to do anything like that. So,
That's so
What?
wild.
he's like, I can put it down, but I don't know if we'll play it. And I was like, oh, okay. Like,
That sounds
thanks
like you're not gonna
anyway.
play it.
Yeah, so, and then we
So
ended up
yeah,
getting
Tori
him
thought
and
the
he was hella
DJ
dope.
sucked. Little did she know it was the best
Best DJ.
Dang.
ever. No offense to you guys.
I think I heard he moved to Texas
Yeah,
actually.
he's like
Oh,
head
wow.
of some shit.
Yeah, I
down
think
there.
he's like some manager
awesome.
Head
of
of
some
fucking
sort down there.
DJs.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
So
he's
anyway,
hella dope though.
that wedding, that story.
Yes.
Same thing at that wedding. I will always tell people, like future best men that I know, there is no way you can do worse than the worst best man I've ever seen. Because this dude, I don't know if he was just drunk. I don't know if he just wasn't comfortable talking in front of people. I don't know if he just was getting so emotional. The dude couldn't talk.
This is the same
Yeah.
wedding with the DJ?
Yes, the same wedding. He was just like, yeah, hey, I don't remember his name. Oh, Matt, his brother.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you know,
Oh my god. How old is this guy?
I don't know. It's
I don't remember this.
late 30s probably.
Dude, that's so awkward, bro. I mean, I
Yeah,
guess it's on theme, dude.
Even the
Sounds like-
groom was like,
Oh shit. He's like, I fucked up. Dude, that's like your duty, bro. That's like the only thing you gotta do. Is the speech. I'm glad you didn't do that, dude. You killed yours.
dude, thank you for saying that, dude.
You
I don't think mine was as good as Gabby's, but
Gabby's just so
'cause
good.
I also lost my place a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dude was
Well, they've known each other longer, dude. So, you know.
who? The dude and his brother.
No, them two. These guys.
Oh, yeah. True.
These ladies. These beautiful angels sent from heaven above.
Okay. Anyways.
Thank you, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Your guys' vows were really good too. Dustin's was really good.
Dustin
I
killed
did not.
it.
Yeah.
No, yours were good too, but I just remember Dustin's because I remember like tearing up.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
it's
that's
'cause-
honestly why I cry when I watch the video is because I can't get like he gets so choked up like
Yeah.
he can't even talk in the beginning.
Yeah.
I was
So
scared
sweet.
of that.
I could hear it in your voice.
That's so scary. I would try
I was
to like pause.
bawling at your guys'
Yeah.
vows.
It's funny because like at your wedding it wasn't cold, but you were still sniffling, and I was like, oh shoot, I know what that's from. I was hoping you would do it. I don't think I've ever seen you cry.
Nah, you probably have, dude.
I don't think so.
You probably made me cry. I remember one time you slapped me in the face, dude. And my mom was like, "Fucking hit him back." And I couldn't do it, dude. And I fucking got out the car and I walked home.
Oh my
I don't
god.
know.
She's like, "Get in," and I'm like, "Fucking leave me alone, mom."
I don't remember that. I apologize to you. I think I've apologized to you before.
Yeah. Every time I say that, you're like, "Oh, I don't remember that," but I'm sorry, man.
Because you're so
Eh.
dramatic about it.
It was weird. Okay.
Yeah, when I was reading, like watching our video back, it kind of sucks. But like, since it was so cold that day and I was crying, my nose was running, so I'd be like, "I love you so much." You can hear
At
it.
least you weren't
So,
like
like,
dripping or anything.
Yeah, well, it's because I was.
Like,
Can you
you
really
couldn't
hear
have
that?
asked for like a tissue, like.
Oh,
Have you
wow.
watched
there,
it
like,
recently, Leo?
Can someone give me a tissue?
No, I
That's what
remember
your
watching
best
it and I
man's
was like,
for.
"Dang, this is so." Oh yeah, true. We should have
My
got you a
dad can't
handkerchief
hear,
that you didn't want to
Des.
use. Wow, how insensitive, bro. We talked about this before we got on here. Right? Just in case. Bro, he would do this shit all the time growing up. We fucking do something, and then he's like, dude, my dad's
you can't
deaf.
say anything.
Yeah.
Because it's like so insensitive
like, fuck,
to
are
be
you
like,
serious?
fuck your dad. You can't say that.
Yeah, like, fuck you, man.
There's a it's mean or it's rude or whatever, but there's a thing we do where like one of us will forget for a second. We'll be like, Dad, and we'll be like, oh fuck, and then another person will be like, hey Rick, and everyone starts saying, hey Rick, hey Dad, and like trying to get his attention, but obviously he can't hear us.
It's
we
so
went
messed up.
So a funny story about that.
we went on
this
a
one
cruise.
Time, yeah.
Is that what you're about to say too?
Yeah, I guess so. I thought it
That's-
was somewhere else, but
Oh, well, I mean, I remember it was on the cruise, but we went on a cruise one time, and it was like Dustin and I, his mom and dad, his sister, and then like his cousin, aunt, and uncle. There's hell of us.
in that order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
But it was basically like us and then his aunt and uncle and cousin. So
Dustin
we
hates
were all
me.
trying to get Dad's attention, and we were doing that thing where like, hey Rick, and then I think it was the horn went off of the cruise, and he like could hear the
The
You can
vibrations.
feel the vibrations of it.
right. So he turned around and looked at us at the same time we all said,
guys
hey
are
Rick,
like-
and it was so fucking weird. It was so
Whoa.
weird.
I told Tori about this. I don't think I've told you about this. So I remember when I was a kid, I thought about this. What if my dad has been like faking that he's been deaf his whole life, and then like
Such a child thought.
He's on his deathbed, right? And it's like, oh my god, Dad, I'm so sorry I'm about to die. And he's like, there's just one thing I want to say. I could hear the whole time, and then died right there.
Oh my god.
Oh, my whole life, my whole
Dude,
world, my
that would that would ruin
That
your
is such a
life, dude.
child
just shattered.
thought.
Like, I just walk out of there confused. They'd be like, "Oh, you're not crying? Like, is it not sad?" No, did you not hear what he just said to me? Like, we upset over a different reason. Like all this stuff.
You'd be like, respect, Dad, because then I can see you doing some trolling ass shit like that. Talking with an accent your whole fucking life, and then your kid,
Yeah.
one day you're like, nah, I'm from Missouri, dude. He's
Bruh.
like, Dad, I thought you were from New Zealand.
Dustin is on Dustin is on some shit all the time. Like the way we talk to each other, it's not mean, but we're sarcastic as fuck. Like we can't every time we have a conversation, there's a part where like you can't tell if we're serious or not. Like if someone outside, like besides you guys or like a random person heard Dustin and I talking sometimes, they'd be like, man, those people fucking hate each other. But we just mess with each other all the time. And so Dustin's like, I really hope when we have kids, like people don't think I'm a fucking asshole to them. Because he's like, I'm going to be honest with them. So if they do some dumb shit, I'm going to be like, well, yeah, it was fucking stupid of you to do that. And hopefully they learn their lesson.
Like I'm just gonna be real, like, cause like they do something
Right.
stupid. I'm like, yeah, cause I'm like, why would you do that, you fucking idiot? Like, yeah, no. So well, now you do, stupid. Get the fuck out of here.
Right.
No, you wouldn't do that, dude. You couldn't.
Yeah.
Do you feel like we're like that? Anything?
What?
If we, can we be sarcastic to each other?
Yeah. I think we're just super random. Like, we just go around the house saying, like, random shit to each other that makes absolutely no sense.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, we, like, continue it, even though, like, it doesn't need to be
Oh,
continued.
yeah. Yeah, bro. Sometimes we'll get into, like, some weird,
Like,
storytelling
discussions. Yeah.
stuff, and we're like, what are we doing?
You're aware
But-
of it, but you can't stop doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Or, like, we'll start talking about one of the dogs, and then it'll just go on, like, a 30-minute rant of, like, how much we love them.
Dude, we
and,
just
like,
watched them yesterday. It was like they did, like, a dog fighting arena.
It was today.
That was today?
Yeah.
Bro, earlier today, what day is it, bro? Jesus Christ. Bro, I guess earlier today, we were on the bed, and, like, our legs kind of made, like, an arena.
Yeah.
And, bro, they were going at it. They were going back and forth.
Dang.
Pebbles would go at him. Rascal got him. And then Rascal walked off, bro. And we were like, dang. He just quit round one. But then he tried to come back over to Desiree, and Pebbles was like, nah, fam. Attacked him. Now they're doing this.
Oh.
Rascal, dude, at one point he got on his back. He's going like this, bro. She was wrecking him. And me and Desiree just in the crowd going like,
Yeah.
yeah, oh my God.
Like, that was where, like, the random commentary, like, Rascal like ran off to the side at one point, and Leo was like, Rascal's probably like, I'm waiting for my mom to come pick me up.
Dude, he looked like he was sitting on the curb, like, so sad, bro. Just watching cars go by, just waiting. And then Pebbles kept wrecking him, dude.
Dang.
But I guess, is that what marriage is, dude? Where you just...
Yeah, just
You're like
do
best
random
Done with
shit.
each other?
Yeah.
I mean, we do stupid shit all the time. Like, I'll talk to the dogs in a voice.
I don't do stupid
Yeah.
shit.
And, like, I've noticed Dustin has picked up the same Nick.
The same Nikki name?
Oh, that's like...
Because as I was trying to say nickname, I started thinking of the nickname we have for her.
Nikki
So
Nikki
I
name.
confused the two. But
Oh.
I have like 7 different nicknames for the dogs. And one of them is I call Ellie Elinor. Or
Yep.
like Edinor, like with a D instead of L's. But I'll also do it like in a high pitched voice sometimes. So
Yeah.
I'll be like, "Oh, Edinor, what are you doing?" And she'll like walk up to me all happy. And I noticed the other day, Dustin's like, "Oh, Edinor." I was like, "Oh, I see you. I see you
Yeah.
took my nickname."
Bruh, we did the same thing. What was Pebbles' one?
That was a lot.
Pepsi's.
Bro, we call her Shathid. We call her...
What?
Yeah, we call her shithead. She probably like is standing
Because she-
up right now because she's like. trying to
Bro, there
look
was
at
a
her
point
name.
where like we would say
Like,
Pebbles to her and she wouldn't
and
look
she
at
didn't
us.
know her
We
name
go
was
Shathid.
Pebbles.
She's like, we're like, oh fuck, we gotta stop calling
We call
her
her
Shathid.
Dottie a lot now.
Oh, that's what it was. I called her Dottie.
Yeah.
And then
That's so true. I hated when you called her Dottie. I was like, ew, stop calling her that. And then now, like, we both call her Dottie.
because I'd be like, you gotta go Potter, daughter. And I'm like, it was just, and I'm like, you gotta go Potty, Daddy.
Or like when I'll be talking to her and like, "Ada baby girl to Peppa,"
Yeah.
like just random stuff.
And I'll start doing that stuff too.
Like now you do it. Like you try to be like, "Ada baby girl to Peppa."
Yeah, she doesn't do it that well to me. Though.
Do you
Because
guys
I love getting her like jumping and like spinning.
do you guys do like fake, I don't even know if they're fights. Like I'll tease Dustin all the time. Like I normally don't mind sharing, but sometimes I'll just be like, "You fucking bitch. What the fuck are you doing?" So like I have a video, I think I took a Snapchat of Dustin. I heard him with the goldfish box like walking from the kitchen to the to his office, and I was like, "What are those?" He's like, "What or what?" I was like, "What's in that box?" He's like, "What box?" I was like, "Are those my fucking goldfish?" He was like, "No." And then brought them in the room I was in and started eating them. And then I think this morning I walked into the kitchen and Dustin is slowly eating tortilla chips while looking at me. They're my tortilla chips from Chipotle
This guy.
that I put back in the pantry for today. And I said, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Guilty
And he
as
just
hell.
slowly looked at me while he bit the chip. And I said, "I know you're
Yeah.
not eating my tortilla chips." And he put it in his mouth and started crunching it.
If you move too fast, they react off of that. They just move slow.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
They're just
Especially
like
in their natural
they,
habitat.
they just
bro.
they just keep watching you. Like, are you really gonna do it? And you're like, yeah. Like,
Yeah, you're like a cat, dude, with a glass. You're
But
like.
if you go, they're like, no, get that out of your mouth. It's filthy.
Yo, while we're
It's a chip.
talking
What are you
about
talking
that shit, I took Ellie for a walk today.
And it
And
started raining.
yeah,
like a
it did.
mug.
But
Like
I
this
took
mug
Ellie for a walk.
specifically.
I was around. Would you
Spoiler.
stop? I was
That'll be
around the
its
corner, and I all of a sudden Ellie normally walks with like her head up because she's such a big dog and she's tall. Like she's got to have her head up, and she like normally pants really hard. Well, I looked over at her and she had her head down and like her mouth was closed. I was like, "What the fuck do you have?" So I go
Oh,
to
no.
open her mouth. I open her mouth and like put her head down to make it drop out. An entire fucking hot wing, chicken wing, like chicken leg falls out of her mouth. A full ass hot wing. So I was like, what the fuck? So I get it out of her mouth and keep walking. And I called Dustin. I was like, "You are not going to believe what I just got out of this dog's mouth." He goes, "Oh yeah, I saw that earlier." Bruh. He didn't
Am I
say
supposed to warn
anything.
you?
Like,
Am I supposed to warn you about someone dropping fucking hot wings on
We
the
have
street?
a fucking hound. You
No,
didn't think
what
to
the
mention
fuck?
like, oh wow, I was on a walk and I saw a whole fucking chicken leg on the ground.
It wasn't a chicken leg.
Did she get sick?
Bro,
Not that I know of. I made her spit it out right away.
bro,
and then
one time I came home, bro, there was a fucking turkey in my backyard. The fucking turkey, dude. He hopped the fucking fence, bro.
Hell
He
no,
hopped
dude.
the fence, dude.
Where did he
and
come
I'm like,
St.
from?
Louis?
yeah, I was like, a fucking turkey. I
Where
ran in
did
the
he
house. I'm
come
like,
from,
Mom, I don't know, dude. He was chilling.
there was a resident turkey at my old location. I work for like this company and there's 3 different locations. And the one I used to be at, there was a turkey that would just like go around our building and like walk around and hang out.
Oh my
But also
God.
we just have like a flock of geese, so much that it's almost like a mascot. And they're mean as hell.
Yeah.
Like there were some blocking the door when we were trying to leave one day, just like pecking the glass.
They're really mean.
They're mean.
Dude, I don't know why people are so fucking scared of geese.
They're fucking
The name
assholes.
We just said.
I'd fucking
bite.
goose up. 1-on-1, I would fuck a goose up.
You gonna
Whoa.
start?
They bite. Yeah, I could snap his motherfucker's
Dude,
neck, dude. It's
No,
like this
you
fucking long.
think that's why it's so
would just
long that it'll
bend.
bend. You can't snap it, dude.
Dude, yeah, I
Just
bet I could.
ruthless. Like, they
Bro,
don't give up.
Let's get a goose, bro. We gotta sell. There's only one way to find
1v1
out.
to the death? A fight to the death? You don't think I can kill a fucking goose?
No weapons.
1-on-1?
No weapons, dude.
Are
He's
you
from the
my
wild.
fucking fists are weapons, bitch? I can lay
All right,
down
use
a
your
motherfucker
fist.
would kill
He's
it.
got a beak, dude.
Oh
and an
no!
and a fucking
He's got
rubbery
I got
neck.
fucking teeth. Ah.
He's got a fucking rubbery neck.
So
and
do
a
I,
beak,
bitch.
dude.
Look at this.
Guess
Bro,
he's got
why do you
wings,
look
dude.
like one of those
He's got a fucking
rubberneck ducks?
dude. He's got a fucking wings, bro. He can
You
fly
look like
away.
the chicken.
Okay.
The one that you squeak.
And then what?
Oh
I win the fight
my
'cause
gosh,
he's a
Dude,
bitch.
he can lay eggs.
Doesn't he look like it?
He can, dude, he
Do
can
the
lay
noise.
eggs. Fucking, you got
Hold on, ready?
it? Don't squeeze me like that. It's inappropriate.
No, that's what
Age
you do.
restriction.
That's what you do with the
Squeeze
duck.
chicken.
That's inappropriate.
Or
Just
chicken, yeah.
press me. You don't squeeze them like that.
Moral of the story is I could take a goose any day of the week. I could take a goose in my sleep. Because that bitch would attack me once and I would wake up.
We'll have to put that as like a quote in the description. I could take a goose any day of the week.
I could fuck a goose up.
1v1, dude. I don't know. We'll
Oh
see.
my God.
Bro, are we blurry? Or is this my eyes?
It's just your eyes, dude.
No, I think
You
you,
might
are
need
a little
glasses,
bit.
dude.
Blurry. Can you
Might need
scoot up a bit?
glasses.
There you go.
Ooh,
It's
we're in.
focused.
Because you did the wobble thing with
Yeah,
me,
the
right?
neck thing, yeah.
Yeah. It was like,
The
which
wobble.
part of his neck should I look at?
Yep, they wouldn't play that at that wedding, dude.
That's messed
Yeah.
up, dude.
Yep.
Well, that's good. I'm glad your guys' wedding went okay, dude.
Okay, it was the best day of my life.
Yeah.
Tori, would you
It's
say that
amazing.
too? Even though you were stressed out?
Honestly, it flew by. I wish I could have
So
like
fast.
enjoyed it more. Like,
Dude, I
Yeah.
enjoyed the fuck out of that day.
but well, I
Well,
feel
we
like
didn't do shit, though.
I was also anxious and I couldn't really enjoy it as much because I was busy like, oh, is everything all right? Is everything planned the way it's supposed to be? Is everything good? And also I was still depressed as fuck. So it wasn't very it was a good day, but looking back now, I really wish I would have taken the time to enjoy it more
Yeah.
because it really was such an amazing day, but I feel like I was so taken aback and like not really there that I didn't get to enjoy it as much as like Dustin did. So there are a lot of
Yeah.
times I wish I could like relive it or do it over. Not
Just
to
goes to
do
show,
it
dude.
over, but like to be present in it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Just goes to
Enjoy
show you,
it
dude.
more.
Carpe diem.
it was
Yep.
amazing. If anyone else out there is getting married, definitely take it slow. Try and enjoy everything. Don't stress about the little shit. It'll all work out.
Yeah, and if you're at your boy's wedding, bro, and you in it, don't get too drunk, bro. I feel like I got a little too drunk at y'all's wedding.
I don't even.
Bro, you were a lot
Realize.
drunk at your wedding.
At my wedding?
Yeah.
I don't even remember our wedding.
You should have seen.
You were totally past drunk at our wedding.
I don't think so.
No, you were. You should see
He
some
wasn't
of
as
our
drunk
photos.
as fucking T-Bone.
T-Bone.
Ew.
Bro, T-Bone's
Fucking
the,
T-Bone.
dude, he's the man, bro.
Dude,
Jeff
for
the
real.
Man 12, boy. Add him on,
Motherfucking
Well, fucking dude, T-Bone, bro. There's a picture of me and Andrew, or it's Andrew, and he's chugging a Bud Light, dude, and I'm behind him like, yeah, at your wedding, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite pictures.
Dude, it's so good. Oh man, I don't ever like dance and stuff, but at weddings, bro, something just takes over, and
With
it
the
might
right
be the
people there.
alcohol too. Yeah.
The right people have to
It's
be there
got
too.
yeah. It's got to be the right crowd.
Yeah,
you
true.
get
That's
me
why I
around
like having
Ashley and
Kajo and
Kajo.
Ashley there, yeah.
Yep. We can
Bro,
just
they're the best,
go in.
dude.
The
I feel
best.
bad. I want to go to theirs, but
I mean, it already happened, so.
no, I said I feel bad. I wanted to go to theirs.
Oh, I thought you said I want to go to theirs. I was like,
I
We
probably
should just
forgot
have
the
like
date
a
in there.
round 2 and just do like a 3 like ring wedding,
Oh, that'd be cool.
like, and
Are you
just do the
paying for it?
reception.
or when we like visit each other, we could all just have a dance.
We can fuck Steven.
Night.
We can get Christian.
Yeah.
You can what?
We can get Steven.
I don't
I
think
thought
we
you
could
said
do
we
all
could
that.
fuck
Christian.
Steven.
I actually thought you said that too.
Yeah, I don't think we could do that there, but we could probably get him to attend at least.
Yeah.
I don't know. And Tyson was saying that first though.
Who?
Nothing.
Mike Tyson.
Nothing.
No, I said in Tyson.
We're gonna
Stop.
beat his ass unless he comes over here.
That you're gonna
Mike Tyson him.
No, he
Gonna
said,
bite his ear
we're gonna
off.
fuck
Ah!
Steven. Dustin said we're gonna fuck Steven, so I said you can entice him by starting off.
So you
with
can't
that.
use big words on me like that, though. You
I
know
know,
that.
I had
Bro,
to
It's
just
big
stop
words.
it.
6 letters. It's too complex. They start with an E or an I.
How do you spell
Bro,
entice?
stop.
Anyways,
INTIES.
Is that what you think?
Is it
He
Ian?
said in ties.
In ties. Oh yeah,
Did
that's
it?
true.
entice.
Yeah.
That's a
I'm
good way to
trying.
look at it.
Whatever. It's. I was trying to make
They're
a joke.
not.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
they're
fine.
not getting it. It's really embarrassing on their part.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to episode 5 after Desiree just insulted me like that.
She's always insulting, dude.
No, no.
One person Desiree insults is Robert.
You gotta be
and
careful.
Robert-
Salt will dry your skin out.
I'm sure she knows that already. I don't know that stuff. But what I do know
I'm
is
sorry.
this-
I just have dad puns all the time.
Dude, they're so good though. Robert was supposed to be in our wedding, and he couldn't make it, dude. So that was another thing that went wrong. We had to find somebody else. And T-Bone tried his best, but he's just too big, dude.
Just too. What'd you call it? Too yoked?
Yoked.
yoked,
I
dude.
love it when you say that. I think in our childhood podcast one, you were like, but
Yeah.
Nick never fucked with him because Eddie was
Yeah.
just too
Yeah, he's
fucking
too
yoked.
dude. And T-Bone's
Is
the
that a
same
real
way.
word?
Yeah.
Yoked.
I don't
Yoked.
think he's put the L part in there
Yoked.
too much, but
Yoked.
yeah, but yeah,
Yoked.
yoked.
How do you spell it?
YOLK.
Okay,
Like
yeah,
woke.
woke.
Let's see. Well,
Are y'all
according
looking
did
at
you
it?
hear my voice
I
crack?
turned 14.
Don't worry, I do that shit all the time,
Yeah, all the time.
bro.
Let's
I'll be
see.
on the phone and my voice will crack and I'll be like, I'm an idiot.
According to Urban Dictionary, it means to be in a state of extreme muscular fitness, derived from either the word yoke or wooden beam, placed between two testosterone-filled oxen. Okay, either way, it
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
matter.
yeah.
You're getting good at reading it.
I heard that a lot of yoked bros are switching to organic muscle milk, is what this sentence uses it in.
Yo, organic muscle.
Yo.
The bros, dude. The bros are getting yoked on that muscle milk, boy.
All right, y'all. I think
Thanks
that's
for tuning in to episode 5 after Des insulted me. I am concluding this
Oh my
episode.
I mean, we are concluding it, but it's not because your butt hurt.
You should probably apologize before.
Is
Yeah,
I
please.
Apologize.
That
That your
doesn't
butt
sound
hurt.
Can you genuinely apologize to me, please?
Yeah.
No,
I am
you don't need to.
Terribly sorry.
Dude, tell me this.
Bro,
Alright,
you
this
just
is
looked away from me.
This is
How
a
am I
real
supposed
thing.
to believe
Look,
that?
we are a lot like yous. You two, not the viewers.
Yeah.
But now, when does Tori say, when she says sorry, how does she
You
say it?
two,
Does she say,
like
"I'm
the
sorry"?
band, or like us two? Sorry, I'm done.
Like the two of yous, the guy with the mustache. Tori, do you say like, I'm sorry, or how do you apologize?
What do you mean?
Who says sorry first?
It's kind of a mix. It depends on, like, if I know I'm wrong, immediately. I'll be like, my bad, dude.
Right. When
Like,
you
I
know
will
you're wrong.
apologize.
Yeah.
But it kind of, one thing I appreciate is, like, I am a hella emotional person, and, like, I happy cry, I angry cry, I emotional cry, like, I cry at everything. So I can't have a conversation if it's a serious topic without crying. So something he does is, like, if we get into a disagreement or something, he lets me cool down first and, like, gather my thoughts, because he knows I can't talk or have a conversation if I'm crying. So I may still cry, but I've at least had time to, like, put myself together a bit, and then we have a conversation and work it out. But I don't think it's like, I mean, yeah, I am stubborn, so there are times where I'm like, I'm just not going to talk to you right now. But for the most part, like, we don't let shit just fester. Like, one of us will apologize if we need to.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
I would say one of us apologizes more than the other.
And who would you say that is, though?
I apologize more than the other.
Would you say that's true?
Probably.
Would you put his shoe up if you were playing that game?
Probably. I feel
I'd
like
say
I
the same.
apologize for dumb stuff. Like, I feel like I annoy him all the time, so I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry if I'm talking to you too much, or I'm sorry if
you
I'm bothering you
apologize
while you're
for
working.
I always tell her to not apologize
Yeah.
too. I'm like, no, you're good.
He's like,
Don't
you're not bothering me,
apologize."
you're not annoying me.
Dude,
But
I'll be
I
talking
still...
and Desiree will be like, can you please shut the fuck up?
No, my favorite is we're in the car and he'll purposely turn down the volume just to start fucking talking.
Yeah, because you can't hear
But
me. It's too
y'all
loud
know
in there.
Leo and this boy does not shut the fuck up.
Yes.
So,
She's like, oh, I
I,
missed this whole song.
I literally, in my head, I'm like, I'm about to miss my favorite part. So, like, I
Oh,
turn
hell
it
no.
back up. And
She
he's
did
like,
it earlier. That's why she brought
and
it up.
he's like, okay, well, I guess we're done talking then. And I'm like, who's
Dude, I'll be talking to her in
You're
the bed.
talking. No one else is talking.
Bro, I'll be talking to you in bed, and she'll fucking grab the remote and turn the volume up. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just go fuck myself.
Tori, you know how much this boy talks. Like, I cannot.
I get that way with Dustin sometimes. Like, I think he was doing it earlier today. He does it every day. But he'll be, like, on some shit where he's doing his accents, or he'll be, like, just saying some shit over and over again. The fucking thing, what is it? The fucking milkshake thing. He's been doing this goddamn milkshake thing.
dude.
Shut up. If you do it now, I'm going to punch you in the throat.
Oh, there will be blood.
He
It's
does
so
this thing
great.
where he repeats this part over.
Drainage.
What is it? Drainage, dude?
Yeah, so the scene is this preacher.
No,
comes
we
to
don't
this
need to
oil
talk about
baron,
it. Watch the
and he's
movie.
trying to
Shut
sell-
up.
He's trying
Shut
to
up.
sell land to him. But the oil baron is explaining that he already drained the land of all its oil by putting a well downstream from it. So the guy isn't getting it, so he says drainage to him louder and very enthusiastically, as if that's supposed to help him understand. And then he uses a metaphor of the dude has a milkshake and he has a milkshake, but his milkshake has a straw that reaches over to the other guy's milkshake. So when he drinks his milkshake, he's also drinking his milkshake.
Anyway, he keeps repeating this scene.
I
over-
drink your milkshake!
Dude, I'll be doing that shit with her, bro. Like, we'd be getting drunk or something, and I'd be like, I am Naruto Uzumaki. I will be Hokage. And I'm like, you'll respect me. Believe it. And, bro, she'll start saying some crazy shit back. She'll be like, I'm Desiree from Nicaragua, and believe it. And I'm like, bro,
Well,
that is
because
not
I
how
had
it
no
goes.
idea what the fuck he was saying the first time he was saying it.
Dude,
So
yes.
I was
She'll
thinking
just
he
make
was
some shit
like,
up.
it sounds like something from Moana. So I'm like, I am Moana
From Nicaragua.
from Nicaragua.
And believe it. I will be.
I will be Hokage one day.
But then she
Oh,
knows what it
no.
is, and she messes it up on purpose, dude.
Wow.
She's like, I'll be Hokage. I'm like, go, just get out.
But yeah, so when he does that shit, I get infuriated. I'll just be like, shut up. Like,
It's
I'm
so
done talking to you.
annoying.
Be quiet.
And that's
enough.
where we got lucky, dude, because who else would put up with this stuff?
Like,
bro?
it's seriously like the word put up. Like, I
Yeah,
have
it's-
to put up with it.
I think it's fucking hilarious.
I think we keep them young and fun, dude.
Yeah, keep them on their toes. Always guessing.
Yeah. That's
You're
what
the
I tell her all
reason
the
why I
time.
always have a headache.
That's not true.
Right.
That's not true.
It's probably the red hair because I get them too now.
Bro, are you sure that shit isn't seeping into your brain at this point?
I was actually
Bro,
just
could it?
telling him today that we should just like buzz it all off.
Yeah, I was
How
thinking
is yours
that too.
still that red? Like, do you wash your hair?
Yeah.
My shit is so faded already, and I've redone mine like
Right.
twice.
Maybe check your shampoo. Maybe you're using sulfate
Maybe.
shampoo.
That's true.
Damn, that's a hack.
Although also I'm not like super mad because it turns into like a pretty rose gold, but
Yeah.
I think
One
I'm
day
gonna buzz
yours
it.
will be a rose gold too.
It's just I don't like having it stick to everything. It's just like it's too risky, bro. I keep thinking I'm gonna get the white down comforter red, and then Desiree's gonna be pissed, bro.
Now you're gonna get the other side white.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one half white, so I can be
We
like,
talked about this.
yeah. Desiree said you can't make your hair white. Yeah, you can. Old people have it all the time. Dude, tell me why Bill Gates came on the TV and Desiree's like getting all hot and heavy, and she's like, "Oh my God, Bill Gates, he's so wise."
Okay,
like, oh my
first off,
God.
that's not what happened.
I'm like, bro, he's about to die. He's like
Oh
100
my
years
God.
old.
Shut up. Can you tell
bro,
the
do you
story
even know how old he
correctly?
is?
Yeah.
Leo has a
Pretty sure
problem
he's
with the
not
fact
close to
that
100.
I enjoy looking
Older
at
men.
older men. Like
Old, bro, on the
Like
cusp
Johnny
of death,
T.
dude.
Like
Johnny T. You got freaking Iron Man, dude. She loves Iron Man.
I love him.
Okay.
I love
Hell
Robert
yeah.
Downey Jr.
He's only 64,
It's
my
Robbie
dude.
D.
Will you calm down?
Oh, wow. He's young, huh?
Gerard Butler. Oh my goodness.
Hell yes.
Oh, Bradley Cooper. Oh my goodness.
Oh, she loves
Yeah, he's
Bradley
like,
Cooper.
what, he's like 40?
Um,
Well, yeah, it's because of the jaw.
No, the
Make
eyes, dude.
dreamy,
The eyes.
make steamy.
Yeah,
Mm.
Dude,
bullshit.
that sounds like something.
I got the eyes.
They're from
no
Grey's
one
I did
else.
when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But he makes fun of me. Bill Gates was on the TV, and I was like, Bill Gates is handsome. And then
But
he
you
was
didn't
like
say it like
talking.
that.
He's handsome because his wallet is so thick. So.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
he's like
exactly.
talking.
It ain't just
He's
his wallet
like,
that's thick, you know what I'm
so
saying?
smart.
You know what they say about big bank accounts?
He does have a big brain.
You don't know.
You know what
that.
they
Have
say
you
about
measured
big bank?
If you fucking elbow me one more time,
Ah!
instant
That's
karma.
it?
Bro, did you Are you good?
Masochist.
Anyway.
Does
My
it look like I'm
God.
breastfeeding Rascal?
No, you weirdo. Are you?
No, but does it look like it? Because I'm
No,
covering
I don't think
myself?
anyone would think that. Oh my
She
God,
was
did you
quickly
see at
evolving,
an hour
dude.
and 6 minutes? Was she breastfeeding her dog?
Alright, y'all. It's getting a little uncomfortable.
When you're that close, you can't talk as loud, man.
You got the red, you in the red, bro.
Yeah.
Like our
Ooh,
head,
red and
bruh.
shit.
I'm always in the red.
Hell
Get
yeah,
shit
we
out of
always-
that. Reddit.
Hmm?
Reddit. You guys want to hear another Reddit story?
Yeah.
There's
Dude,
a
the last
story.
one blew my fucking mind, dude.
This one probably won't blow your mind. I got a gross one and I got a dope one. Which one do you want to hear?
You're a dope one first.
First.
best for last.
You think we got time for two? So this dude was telling a story one time. He was in the Navy, right? And he said that every morning, like the CEO, or I don't know the hierarchy. Don't make fun of me. But like the leading officer on the ship, right? This dude hated mornings. Like he wandered around like a zombie in the morning. Like me and you in the morning. We're like, dude, fucking mornings. Ugh. So apparently one day this guy was in the mess hall eating breakfast, and then the commanding officer came in, and he grabbed like a bagel and he sat down at a table. He started eating his bagel. But there was like an open window and there was a light shining. They were on a ship, by the way. This wasn't like at a base. They were on a ship sailing through the ocean. There was a light shining in from the window while he was eating his bagel. So the soldier said he watched the commanding officer like get on his radio and said like some fucking Navy jargon that I don't understand or know what it was. And then the soldier felt the ship start to turn, and he watched the sunlight that was hitting the officer's face move off of his face. so that he could sit there and eat his bagel in the morning without the sun in his eyes. Instead of getting up and moving to another table, this dude moved thousands
What
of
a
tons
savage,
of steel, hundreds of soldiers. He made all of them move so that he didn't have to and he could eat his bagel.
What a badass, dude.
Yeah. I think the title of that is, or that story is under a thread that is titled, "What's the laziest thing you've seen someone do?"
Dude, that is crazy.
Do you want to hear the gross one? I don't have
Yeah,
to tell
I do.
it. This one is obviously like, what's one of the grossest things you've ever seen?
He's so good
This
at
lady,
stories,
this lady said she's an ER nurse, right? She's like, and it's like in the trauma unit. So like whenever someone gets shot or stabbed, they come to the ER. She helps the surgeon operate on said person. So one night she was on call. It was late at night. She got the call to come in to do emergency surgery. So she came in, and she said all the lady, like the other nurse, like gave her the chart and was just like, "Good luck with this one." Which, I mean, it's already kind of a bad sign, yeah. So apparently, the lady was on the bed. She was rather large, and she didn't speak English, but she was like, like fucking like coming up like this, as if something was wrong with her butt.
Yeah.
So apparently, there was some sort of abscess, which is some sort of sore in the rectal area, like
Hemorrhoid.
in the groin. No, in the like
No, I'm
where-
pretty sure she
where-
said hemorrhoid.
the orifice in which feces comes
I'm
out.
pretty sure she said hemorrhoid.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So anyway, so you know they put her to sleep, they prep her for surgery, and you know they get all their shit up, and they have, I don't know, like 5 or 6 people in there, right? There's the doctor, like the actual surgeon, who's like very like you know, there's some surgeons like, yeah, let's just get like it, and then there's the doctors are like,
Yeah.
so that was one of those surgeons.
So Dr.
Very
Bailey.
prim, proper, you know what I mean? Like by the books. There was the anesthesiologist, you know, like 2 or 3 attending assistants and stuff like that. So they decided what they have to do is open the area and drain it of the affecting problem, right? So they're, you know, fucking got all the shit up. She
Are these
said,
supposed to be real life stories?
yes.
Oh,
Yes.
shit.
She said the surgeon took the scalpel, cut,
Don't like that.
exploded, just black, brown, disgusting organic matter all over him.
Organic?
It was
You could eat it?
organic as in it came from a body, dude.
Edible is what you can do.
Oh.
That's the word you're thinking.
Just sprayed it all over the surgeon, all over the floors, on the wall. It was just everywhere, right? Just
How
soppy.
packed was this thing, dude?
So apparently, that wasn't as bad as the smell, which was death combined with the kind of smell that emits out of the orifice in the worst way imaginable. Apparently, like 2 or 3 of the nurses threw up in their masks
In their suits, dude.
and immediately had to leave. The anesthesiologist bailed.
Look at Tori, bro. She's about to puke, dude.
Bro,
So-
legit, Dustin started telling this story and my stomach turned. Like, I was not feeling good before this podcast, and that is
So-
not helping.
Nasty, bro.
I'm not doing the story justice. I mean, reading it is just a completely
No
different
thanks, I'll
experience.
pass.
I'm not
So-
doing it justice.
There's apparently like there's I don't want to say a known thing, but like when smells get to be bad in operating rooms, right? They have I don't think it's mints. I can't remember what it is. It's like little cloth things that they put inside their masks so that they can block out the smell.
Yeah.
She said she went to go get one. The box was empty,
Oh,
so they had nothing to block out the smell.
jeez,
And
dude.
her and the surgeon had to stay in there and drain, like suck up all the gross, infected, dead, disgusting.
How does this happen to this butthole? What did you do, bro?
Apparently, based on what the person said at the end, TLDR, too long didn't read, don't shoot intravenous drugs into your butt.
Oh,
So I'm guessing it involved drugs. Of some
And like
sort.
an infected needle.
And a needle. Yeah.
Do you think it went untreated for a while and that's why it got so bad?
obviously.
Well, I mean,
you're
she-
embarrassed to go.
So,
That literally brings a new definition to the term suck ass.
she mentions that, dude. She mentions that. So they clean it out. So the doctor, very prim proper, barely reacts. Just starts going at it, man.
What a beast.
So apparently at the end,
Ugh.
like when they're fucking washing off, which by the way, I mean the smell, it's probably on her for like 3 weeks, right? The only thing the doctor ever said the entire time was at the end, all he said was, "That was bad." And that was it. The title of that story is The Swamps of Dagobah.
Ew.
Yeah.
The swamps of Daga Butthole, boy. That's what I'm talking about.
Ugh.
All right, well, now that
Well, this
all
one
our
kind of
stomachs
took a
hurt-
turn. I mean,
So that was our
Since
wedding.
then we
Started-
got back to shit.
right.
Our-
Oh, let's talk about our weddings and how much we love each other, and let's end on a fucking shit ass story.
Yeah, that was my
Thanks,
bad. I probably
Dustin.
should have picked the shit story first.
Right.
And then said, let's do the dope
Literally
one.
ended
after.
with
I mean, gotta bring it full circle.
I think the dope one couldn't really follow that story because that story is just so disgusting, you know. So
Ugh.
I think they're both still good stories, though.
I'm pretty sure
You guys
Des
didn't
and I
hear
both just
Tori-
made the same
Tori
noise.
squeaked. She's like,
Damn, bro. I mean, it'd be like that, dude. These are the conversations you have with your person. Right?
Please don't have those
Yeah.
conversations with me.
thanks for watching, everyone. Episode 6 of the TDL podcast. Tune in next time where we'll talk more about stuff and things. Thanks. Bye.